Hi everyone, Mrs. McCoy here again with our second question. Ava has 26 cents in her pocket. She finds another 47 cents at the bottom of her backpack. How much money does Ava have altogether? So I've already went ahead and marked up some of our question here. I know that Ava has 26 cents, which is represented right there with our 2 dimes, our nickel, and our penny that you see on my screen. I also know that she found 47 cents at the bottom of her backpack, which I don't have represented yet. I'm actually going to draw that out using my hairy money strategy. The question I'm trying to answer is what I underlined. How much money does Ava have altogether? So altogether is sometimes a clue for people that could say that I'm going to add the two numbers. It also says how much money. So that's also a clue that's going to say, well, how much does she have? And I also see that she found something. And usually when you find something, it's almost like it's adding to your collection. So we have to add these two amounts. So let's take a look here. I'm thinking about this 47 cents. So I know I have two dimes, a nickel, and a penny, but I need to think about adding on that 47 cents. So I'm actually going to decompose my 47. I'm going to take that 47 and I'm going to think about it as 4 10s and 7 1s. And right away, I'm thinking, well, 4 10s, that's 4 dimes because each dime is worth 10. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw out 4 dimes. And now that I have done my 4 dimes, I need to think about those 7 1s. Now, I could do 7 pennies, but I also know that 5 plus 2 equals 7, and a nickel is worth 5 cents. So I'm actually going to use 1 nickel, and then that would leave me with 2 pennies. So I'm going to draw that out now. So if you notice, I lined up the same kinds of coins together. So that first row right here is all dimes. And I know I have 4 dimes that I drew, and 4 would be 10, 20, 30, 40 cents. Then I have 1 nickel right here in red, and that's 5. So 40 plus 5 more is 45. And then 2 more pennies, so 45 plus 2 is 47. So I have all of my money represented right here. But now what I need to do is I really need to combine these two. I really need to combine all of these amounts here. So I need to add them up to figure out how much money do I have all together. So I'm going to use my hairy money technique. Let's count the dimes. So there you go. I added on our hairs to our dimes. I also added in some letters, if you notice. So I labeled all our dimes with D, our nickel with N, and then our 2 pennies with P's. So let's count our dimes, sorry. 5 10, 15 20, 25 30, 35 40, 45 50, 55 60. So I have 60 cents in dimes so far. I'm just going to hold that 60 cents right here. So I have 60 cents just in dimes. Excuse my cent sign. So now let's look at our nickels. I'm going to use my hairy money technique. And there you go. I have 5, 10. So I simply just have 10 cents worth of nickels. I have 2 nickels. Each one is 5 cents. So far I have 60 cents plus another 10 cents, which I know is just 10 more than 60, which would be 70. So far in my head, I can add this up. I don't have to even do this on paper. I can kind of do it mentally right in my head. 60 plus 10 is 70. I'm going to hold that, and let's count our pennies. So as you can see, we simply have 3 pennies. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to come over here, and it's just going to be simply 3 cents. So now I know I have 60 plus 10. So I have 6 10s plus 1 more 10 is, well, 7 10s are 70. Plus 3 pennies is 73. So I know now that I have 73 cents. So when the question says, how much money does Ava have all together here? Well, now I know Ava has 73 cents. So think about these strategies when you're solving these problems on the next 2 slides. Have a great time.